one of the tree.
Nathan, what's today?
What?
What?
Christmas Eve, that's right.
Christmas.
You said Christmas Eve.
So what I tried to do, Merry Christmas Eve, by the way. So what I tried to do is make birthday cake cupcakes. And they're really dry, so I think I'm gonna use applesauce next time. If I can get this recipe right, I will share it with you. It's not bad, it's just really dry.
Nathan, you can't be there. You have to be here.
We're all
with
over
us.
here. I like the
If you want
idea.
to be on the chair, you can be on that chair.
We'll stand on it together. Come on.
And who's standing on this one, Aaron?
You guys are ready.
Well, we can do more than one. We're
Can
not
we do
like
a funny
limited
picture?
here.
Alright, do you want to start handing out with me? Hey, you want to start handing presents out with me? Okay, I'm gonna. Hey, what is that?
It's a little space flyer.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, very nice.
Where'd y'all get those pictures? Is that where y'all went out? Oh, there's something
Yeah.
rolling around in here.
That's
Wow.
actually turned out pretty good.
Those turned out. Did you get your professional photographer to do it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Let's see.
So Merry Christmas
Merry Christmas.
from your Christmas couple.
We didn't even plan this.
We didn't, but today we do have some plans. It's a little different. And Brian just did what? What'd you just do?
Oh, I opened my stocking.
Brian believed in Santa until he was.
Well, and this isn't the Polar Express. This isn't the Santa Claus. I believed in Santa up until I was like 6.
Really?
Yeah. Well, what happened was we used to have huge family gatherings here for Christmas Eve, and one of my uncles dressed up like Santa when I was like probably like 10. We had younger cousins, but it was my objective to pull his beard off, and I got it. You guys like pistachios? That should be the end of the clip.
They're so
So in Brian's house, everybody sits together and each person opens one present at a time. So I'm kind of about to run out. My mom's going to come get me, so we're going to do all of my presents to them. And then we'll probably go eat some food.
Thank you. I love that color.
You're welcome.
That was so nice of you.
That's from me.
Oh, nice.
Love it. That's
You like it?
beautiful. Yeah, he needs one of those.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's really nice.
That's so nice.
Oh, that's really pretty.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.
You're welcome, Mary.
Actually, you can fit all your stuff.
So, hello. So that was fun. Everybody freaking spoils me. I feel bad, but it's so nice to feel gracious, which was one of my goals. And so now we're heading home. My house, gotta cook some stuff. I'll show you guys what we're having. So freaking hungry. Right, Mom?
Yes, I'm starving. I haven't had anything. And it's almost 2 o'clock.
So guys, the idea with Christmas, like I talked about on Thanksgiving, is make everything that you want, eat everything that you want, just don't make yourself sick. You're not gonna destroy your physique in one day just by eating, even if it's like a 5,000 calorie day, you're really not gonna destroy your physique. So eat whatever I want today. Haven't eaten anything yet. That's not usual, but we woke up at 10 because we went to midnight mass last night. So haven't eaten yet, but gonna eat whatever I want. I'll show you guys for sure what my favorites are. And right now I'm kind of just picking at stuff because I'm starving, drinking coffee. I might have a cookie. We'll see. But then we go back to normal tomorrow. You guys remember how I said I saved myself one of each? So I wrote my name on it, like do not touch. Nathan, does that look good?
I actually make them good.
We have our neighbors over. We just had that dinner was so good. I'm actually satiated for the first time in so long.
Alright, I'm just gonna kind of
So I'm gonna wait for dessert for a little bit.
Cherry.
It's many hours later, and we took a nap, but stuff's about to go down. First time having dessert. So what this mess actually is, now that we've had food, I had one big plate of food and I picked at food a little bit. That was all I ate today, and then now there's one piece of raspberry cherry pie left, so we're splitting that one piece. We're having this G butter, which just is like a cookie dough that you essentially, it's really low calorie and low fat, low carb, high protein, but it bakes up like a cookie. So we're having that. I saved those cookies I was talking about that I dipped in coffee earlier, and now I'm splitting those with Brian. We also put a half a thing of Halo Top on it, so this is just a mess of deliciousness. It's gonna be so good. So we're gonna eat this, and we played some Scrabble. Now we're pretty much wide awake, and we're gonna have some Christmas movie watching fun and eat some delicious food.
Wait for about 30 seconds. It turns into like a cookie.
Cookie dough, almost.
It's like a half-baked cookie. And
Hot.
that's really good.
So today is a big day. Brian and I have an event together, and then I also have an event separately for my girls, the Lifting Lean Live event. I'm super excited, about to start cooking for the event, because my girls and I are all bringing food and we're sharing, you'll see. But let's get into it. So guys, I'm all ready to go. Have been having some severe anxiety this morning, which I want to be super real with you guys about, and hopefully maybe some of my clients will watch this and be like, oh, we had no idea. But I get really nervous hosting events. I don't know what happened in my childhood, but I always really fear people not showing up, nobody coming, nobody loving me, and it's stupid and it's self-centered, and there's no reason for me to feel this way, but I really struggle with this. This is something that I don't usually have to deal with because I don't host a lot of events, but that's gonna change now. So today is the first event that I'm personally actually hosting by myself. So the Lifting Lean Live event with my girls, it's gonna be really close, intimate. There's gonna be a few girls, a few of my clients that were actually able to come up and live close in this area. So whatever I can do for them, I'm gonna show them as much value and love as possible. Brian's very sweet. Get you a bub because he made me breakfast. I'll put the clip in here.
That's just, when you're more relaxed, then I think you don't do as much of that.
Well, I think it's kind of the same principle as it's just a bit.
He has my heart because he just wanted me to calm down. So I'm gonna eat and then head over and let's get set up. Everybody say hi to the vlog. Hi. Hi. They say. So I have presents for all of them. I got you all shirts. Like that. Giveaway.
See.
And so Steph won the challenge. Yes! Were you guys all in the group when we did the challenge? I don't think I was there. So we did an 8-week challenge, and every week we had a challenge, and we had to do something, either like talking about an obstacle, posting a recipe, or talking about like your transformation or anything like along those lines. And so everybody did amazing. There was like 6 people that participated in the whole thing, but Steph's transformation has been insane, which we'll talk about later. So this is your guy. Oh, I love you. I think I feel it more in my calves. I do too. Okay, I do too. Yeah. When they're sore. I think you
as to how you can build your own story around fitness and make it so that ultimately if there's anything that you have that you want answered, questions, feedback, anything in life, that's what this is for.
Hi, I'm Lindsay. I haven't met most of you, but if I have met you, hello. So my story is I was about 45 pounds heavier. I kind of went up and down in my weight for most of my life. I was like just never confident in that one aspect, so I kind of tried to ignore it and do some other things. But my journey really started when I went to a bodybuilding competition with Brian 2.5 years ago or so. So I just work to help people transform like I did, and I still am transforming all the time. So it's a learning process, but if I can help anybody do what I did, that's what I want.
There's no magic though.
There's no, yeah.
So like some people that I used to look up to in bodybuilding, they train 4 days a week. There's some people, and I think that really it comes down to your intention, and I think that that's the biggest thing that I think a lot of people struggle with. So what's your intention when you're there? So if 4 days works for you, then go for that. It's kind of all hit or miss, but I think it's just a matter of mapping out where your goals are and where you're making progress.
Me stepping outside of my own box and being like, this is my heart. I'm going to put it all over Instagram and Facebook and YouTube. And if people see it and they feel it, then they're going to reach out to me. And that's really how the spark happened.
In a world full of people who are just trying to sell bullshit, if you come across as really real and you just use yourself, and you, she said, like you just put yourself out there, it will take you a little bit, but all you need to do is document your process. Awesome, thank you.
That went well, right, Bob?
That was incredible.
Though I was an anxious mess earlier, I felt great. So did shoulders a little bit, a lot of it, just more fun. Now just finishing up cardio. Then we're gonna go eat. Bye. Hi guys, so this is actually the end of the video. I never actually closed it, but I know this was like a smorgasbord of highlights from home. I had a great Christmas and a great Christmas Eve. That event was amazing, and even though I had to deal with some stress and some anxiety from it, I think that I need to do that more often. If I can host events, if I can do things that make me uncomfortable, I will grow, and that's what I took away from it initially. I also took away from it that that one-on-one experience is so fulfilling, and it's like nothing else. You can receive comments and feel something from them, which I usually do. I always take it to heart when you guys write me sweet things, but when you get to interact with someone one-on-one and hug them and hear their story, it's amazing. It's amazing, and I wish I could do it all the time. So maybe that's on the horizon for me, which I never knew I would be able to do, because I was always so afraid of hosting any type of event or party or being in charge. I never wanted to be the one in charge. So, but it went very smoothly. It was fun. Hopefully you guys can take something from this video, whether it's the recipes I snuck in there or the mentality that I gained and how I dealt with my anxiety and everything along those lines. So hope you enjoyed this. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to this channel. I'm back in LA now. As you can tell, the next video is actually going to start right here. So I'm back in LA now, and I'm going to start putting out 2 videos a week. I'm holding myself to that goal, so it begins today. And I love you guys. Thank you for your support always. It's good to be back.